Not my finest moment, but it's how all progress starts. These are my first attempts at the Lutz since the holidays. Honestly, this jump still scares me a little bit, and I find myself trying to power through, which is not the way I recommend going about it. One big issue I've been having is picking to the side instead of across my body. Since the Lutz takes off of an outside edge, that pick placement is super important. I don't want an edge call at my upcoming competition. Another problem, I was relying way too much on my back to get the jump up. That can be hard on your body and it isn't sustainable technique. So in these next attempts, I realized that speed is more of a friend than an enemy. You can see that I'm stalling a bit at the end, but the flow is getting better. Speed really helps, but I'm still working on reducing the back and improving my toe pick placement. That's why for this session, my main focus was my pick placement. Even if the jump looks shakier, the entry edge is more frequently correct on the outside edge, which is essential to avoid a futz. Picking my entry edges very carefully. Luckily, the rink wasn't too crowded on this day, so you can see me looking at my entry edges on the ice, and what I'm doing is keeping a mental tally on how many actually took off on an outside edge versus the wrong edge, the inside edge. Arms are super important for this jump. Honestly, everything is, but this time I focused specifically on my arms because earlier I was hyper focused on my feet. Proper arms help you get the edge and guide the jump. Y'all, this jump is like patting your head and rubbing your belly at the same time. There's a lot happening at once to make it successful and technically correct. When I do the Lutz, I picture myself trapped in a too tight hallway. It helps me limit how much my limbs are swinging out. The jump really needs forward and backward movement rather than side to side, which for some reason my body naturally wants to do. Gotta check that entry edge. Overall, I'm happy with my Lutz right now. There's still plenty of room for improvement, but I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know how it scores at my competition next week and whether I get an edge call. Thanks so much for watching.